Hi everyone and welcome back to Star Trek Online, and this is going to be my second video playing through as my Romulan. I haven't changed anything, as you can see I still have skill points to spend, but I haven't really figured out where I want to spend them yet, so I'm going to leave that alone. I definitely will want driver coil up to 6 at some point, mainly because I just want to be able to move around the galaxy at not a snail's pace. So, need to speak to Lieutenant Detham to customise my outfit. You'll notice we've got a Delta recruit here, Villeth, same as us. So,
Click here or press K to bring up your skill points menu.
yes, I realise what it's how to do that, but I don't really want to at this point.
Your mini-map shows you where your objective.
Very much. I'm just having a wander around at the moment, see what's in here. Chief Medical Officer there, who'll fix us up when we get broken, and I imagine we're going to get broken on more than a couple of occasions. That's just the way we do things round here. Let's have a look at the ships that we can get. This is what we've got right now, which is a Talis Light Warbird. We have the option of, we can actually get a Delan Warbird when we're at Centurion level. Costs us some dilithium, but we can get that. Dial, which is yeah, it's obviously a better focus one, but it's a Zen ship, so I won't be buying any. I will more than likely not be buying any Zen ships until I'll probably get the Valdor just because it has like a super overpowered console, but I will not. Where it's here somewhere? There you go. The shielded Zortu frequency generator. I will probably get that just because that ship is ridiculously overpowered because of that. We have a Dideridex, which again will probably be one that I get. It's rather sort of iffy at that point. I might even get the Archif just because it's tactical on that point. Now you can see we've got some quite cool here. There's this Tavaro retrofit. Looks really cool, that actually. I like the look of that. And we've got all these ships as well, but what I will need is to be in a fleet for that, and I will get into a fleet at some point. I will get back into my normal fleet, but obviously at the moment I am not going down that line because I'm not at level 50 yet. And of course here's the god of all things, the scimitar. Just absolute raw firepower. Insane. Yeah. The ship's just nuts. 5 tactical consoles, Commander Tactical, and yeah, Lieutenant Commander Universal as well. So it's just like tactical stuff all over the place. So yeah, I will definitely be getting hold of one of those. But for the moment, we're not going to be doing too much. Select my ship. I only have one, so there's not really much point in that, and I don't really want to customize her either. I think it's this way that I need to be going. That's Sub-Commander Kale.
Jolan True, is there something Romulan Temporal Defense can help you with today? I am Sub-Commander Kale of the Romulan Temporal Defense Department. We've established this department in order to preserve the events that formed the Romulan Republic. There are many points in the past that some Romulans want to change. The destruction of Romulus and Remus being just one of them. Of course, changing these events could erase everything we have earned. We would be reduced to being ruthless spies, still ruled by the Tal Shiar. We in Temporal Defense can advise you in any matter dealing with time travel.
It's like, is that worth giving up your home world? I really don't know.
A temporal encounter, I take it. I can do a scan for chronoton radiation. That will tell us everything we need to know. I am picking up some light chronoton radiation on you. You were exposed to someone from the future, it seems. But not too far. By these readings, I'd say a maximum of 18 months from the day you encountered them.
Nice to see that. Nice to see that you can pinpoint these sorts of things. And oh, I like this. I like this.
It's not out of the question. The Romulan Republic is in need of flag officers, and I can see capable leaders being promoted through the ranks quickly.
Yeah, from farm girl to admiral in 18 months. That's the way things are.
This looks to be a Tesseract-based receiver. Where did you get it? I see. I've heard of these. Old rumors talk about a Starfleet captain having one. Admiral Archer, I think, when he was captain of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
These are used to send back information, and in some cases physical objects, from the future. I believe if you were to do specific tasks that benefit the future, items useful to you could be sent back in time for you to use.
Like, this is major technobabble, but I do love it. I love the way they've done this. I think it's brilliant. That's that's pretty awesome. I really like that. I really like that. And in fact, we have the bank here, and you can see I don't yet have my account back. What I have done on my main character is that I have that him? Yeah, that's where we need to go. I have done the reputation boosts for all the things which you haven't seen yet, but I've granted all the reputation boosts, so I'll go up twice as fast. So that's definitely something I will be looking to do. But let's have a chat with this dude. I don't really want to modify anything at the moment. If we have a look, you can actually see. There's a that's quite cool, that formal dress. I kind of like that, but you know, we have the flotilla and everything like that. I'm quite happy sticking with what I have at the moment. The formal's quite good, but I will be using that at some point probably, but not right now. Now I've got to go and customize my ship, which would have been a lot easier if I'd have known which order to do these things in. Obviously I'm still wandering about on the base, but overall I think that this is a really nice touch. Again, it's really well put together. It looks spectacular, so now that's a Centurion. That's Centurion. Is that him? No, I need Lieutenant Nala. Him either. That's him. And this is our ship tailor. We can just have a look at the ship. I don't really want to customize anything because that bird of prey is absolutely beautiful on the of it. And we're old. Can I change this to a Nope, that doesn't seem to have worked at all. You can actually see we can. Whoa, that looks quite cool. I don't know brown. What about Riemann? That looks quite cool. I just like the I like the Riemann undertone. And interior is Romulan. That's the only one that we've got. I don't think that changes anything, but I'll keep that. Let's go. And we've already talked to the temporal alien, but you can see it has this delta.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass, as well as your minimap.
Thank you very much. I keep those up sometimes just in case there's a brand new thing which comes up when they release a new mission, which can happen. So I've already spoken to Doofus here.
Jolan True. Is there something Romulan temporal defense can help? A temporal and I can do. I am.
And
it's
I'll
not
just
out-
sit through this.
Your future self has a Tesseract communication receiver. Using this device will open the Delta Recruit UI. You can also open the UI by clicking on this window. The Delta Recruit interface shows you what tasks are available. Once you complete the requirements of a task, you can claim the reward for yourself and other characters on your account. Only Delta Recruit characters can contribute to the weekly goal. Each goal has 3 tiers to accomplish. Make sure you check your Delta Recruit progress often as you play.
So I might even make a Klingon, I think, at some point, just so I can see. And it actually tells you, this is quite good. I really like this, that it actually tells you where, it tells you where you can look for things. Although the Iconian technology you can't. Scattered throughout various missions. I have to have a look at where those are. I'll have to get myself into my fleet, that would be cool. So, Detan. Here he is. Let's have a word with our illustrious leader.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector. We're finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you. I do not know. Our history of deception with both groups definitely does not help. The Tal Shiar, however, will not attack the fleet for now. Sela would see such a direct action as too great a risk. She much prefers to work in the shadows. Let me worry about our potential allies. While you're away, I will be working with diplomats from both sides to come to an agreement we can all live with. Not yet. He and his crew have been assisting Romulan colonies throughout the region, and he has not been able to focus his efforts on the search. With you here, however, Tamer's mission to find a new homeworld can begin. He will be sending scout ships to analyze nearby planets. We'd prefer to find a suitable world in this sector, but we'll expand our search if we need to do so.
Very well.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
Okay. I'll be a softie. I haven't yet decided. I am going to have to make a decision at
Most
some
missions can be
point. I'm
turned
sure.
in remotely. Click the icon next to the mission to report to the contact and turn in the mission.
Okie dokie.
We're counting on you.
Oh, we're off already, are we?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And we've leveled up again. Now, if we just check, our next mission is called the Helix, and there is some information around in this mission, so we're going to have a look for that one. Let's have a look at some skill points though, shall we? 6,000. You know what? I'm going to level up driver coils to... Whoa, not all the way. I'm going to level up driver coils to 6 just so that we can get a little bit moving. I'm not sure I'm going to put it up to 9, but I definitely want it up to 6. Otherwise I'm just not going to be moving like ever. Other things, I think flow capacitors are something we're definitely going to have to put something into. But we've not got anything that makes it worthwhile yet. Weapon proficiency on the ground again is something I'm going to... in fact, I'm going to do that. I just want to... again, I want to be actually doing damage and moving at this point. So, I've used up my skills there, so let's get moving into the Helix. Taking up residence in a Sulaban Helix, really? And you can see here how, you know, the rewards for missions are really quite high in terms of like dilithium ore and things like that. We're talking pretty good stuff here.
We have to
Click
stop
to
the
order your crew
Talshiar.
to plot a course to your next mission.
We can do that very nicely, but the one thing I want to do first, you can see I now have stuff. So our devices will just slot down here, just so that in case we ever feel like using them. And we have a beam array. Do I want to put that on the back rather than that? I'm actually going to leave it. Having said that though, it's Mark II, so what's that, 155? Yeah, I might throw it on there as opposed to the turret. We'll go for it. We'll go for it just for the hell of it and see how it works. It's not going to be a big deal either way, I don't think. So, let's head for the Helix. And because I put those points in driver coil, I am capable of moving at warp 6. And because I've got such a dark texture on my ship, I can't see a damn thing. Well done, Boomer. You have done incredibly well with this. Might have to change that back so we can actually see the ship, huh? I don't even have access to quantum slipstream drive yet because I think... Is it level 50 you get that at? So we're going to have to go at sort of snail's pace until I can get my driver coil up. I think driver coil 6 is fine. You know, if I was at driver coil 0 at this point, there would be problems. Let me just sort the camera out because I don't want it in this... not want it in. I don't want it in this form. Yeah, I think I will change up my ship the next time that we're back, just so that we can see what we're just so I can see what we're doing. Like this guy down here, you know, he's got a white ship. Dark ships are cool, but you can't actually see anything.
We've arrived at the Helix, but we're not the only ship here. A Talshiar warbird is approaching from the direction of the primary structure. They haven't raised shields yet, but their weapons are online. Wait, they're hailing us. Your orders?
We see all.
Oh, don't I want that kind of trouble?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Those plasma torpedoes really hurt, and you can see I'm getting dilithium ore now. burning and I don't have any heals. This is going to be irritating.
I wish I could do more to help.
I see the Sulaban. There's plenty of Enterprise references here, aren't there? Have a scan round, and you can see no anomalies in the area, but
More Tal Shah have entered the system. Please, help us.
I see.
Romulan battle cloaking devices can be used in combat, but your weapon systems and shields are disabled while it is active.
Wellity, wellity, wellity. Get.
Shields failing.
I like this sneaky thing, it's good. Eat that. And we'll cloak again while we're... A time-worn cell, huh? That's unbeatable, but I want to look at that time-worn cell.
The Sulaban have a great deal of information provided to them during the temporal Cold War, but not much on the Iconians. By the 28th century, the Iconians have mostly disappeared from history. I wonder where they went.
Well, considering they're currently, we're in the 26th century, we might have actually beaten them up. I don't know. And you can actually replay it like that. It's fairly easy.
The Sulaban.
So we've got that, and if you look at the recruit details, it'll say we got Iconian technology. So we need to collect technology, information, technology, information. So we've got ours for this mission.
One more to go. As soon as Delta is connected, we can negotiate a transfer.
And so basically, if you're in a mission, just scan around. I have been informed that there are several. Ones which don't work correctly, or one at least which doesn't work correctly. But that's a long way in the future yet. So not really too happy about that yet.
More Tal Shah ships are entering the area.
Oh hell!
Attacking aircraft build your singularity level. Higher your singularity level, the more damage it will do.
I need to get closer. Or just not worry so much because these guys are incredibly weak. I'm already loving the battle cloak. I'm liking the 1 dilithium ore. I mean, look at my assets. 6 dilithium ore.
What I can.
I'm not sure I want to leave.
Yeah, this seems to be the way that most Romulans are at the moment, that they're really unhappy. You know, they're obviously with the loss of Romulus, that's huge, but you'd think the Romulan Empire would be able to, I mean, obviously, losing your capital planet is always going to be a monstrous disaster for any sort of civilization, but the civilization itself should still be able to survive, because those colony worlds should still be self-sufficient, but apparently not. Apparently our word is worth more than anything else. Always keeping asking.
All the refugees are aboard, but there's more trouble. A tall Shi'ar battleship, the IRW Koval, has entered the system. All the refugees are aboard. There's more trouble.
Can't battle cloak.
A tall Shi'ar battleship, the IRW Koval, has entered the system. They're hailing us, and they're asking for you by name. Remember, they're not here to be friends.
Our world will be avenged.
I recommend using our cloaking device to get close enough for a sneak attack.
No, I had that on my mind as well. They're over here. Ooh. And also what I'm going to do is get behind them so that I can flank them. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Eat it! Ow.
Many locations allow you to click the leave ship or depart system button. If you're playing a mission or episode,
Time
be
has
sure
taken
all
much
of your
from the
tasks
Suliban.
are complete before clicking this button.
Cayenne closed the channel. He's right. They'll be lucky if the tall Shi'ar let them live. We should leave and report back to Tamer. Some of the refugees we brought aboard may have starship experience. If we're expecting more trouble, we'll need some help on the bridge.
More bridge officers, yay! And our first piece of Iconian technology.
I'm not afraid of the Tal Shiar.
Good. And the Suliban ship, that's basically the Romulan version of the Federation Azura cruiser. And we get our first bridge officer, and we get an upgrade to our plasma torpedo, so...
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
So here's Satra. She's Romulan, so I think think that she might have a... Just have a look here. So she's got Hazard Emitters 1, which is cool because we want that. She's even got Grabwell 2, that's awesome. So what we're going to do is just put her there. We now have Hazard Emitters, so we can cleanse Plasma Fire, which is really quite useful. And let's have our away teams. Yep, everything's going to pretty much suck compared to what I have currently, but hey, we'll just deal with that when the time comes to it. And we've upgraded another level, so since we've got hazard emitters, I'm going to put some points into hull repair. So that will allow us to heal a little bit better. What I'm looking to do... I see. Oh no, I can't learn attack pattern alpha yet. Yeah. When I get 6 ranks of this skill, I'll be able to train attack pattern omega 3, but since that is a commander ability, there's not really much point in me doing that, and I don't have access to the R&D system yet anyway, so we'll just keep going with what we've got at the moment. And was there anything else? Oh yes, I get a better torpedo, because this current one is 6, and that is 212. Yeah. Oh, it's got crit D modifier as well. Nice. Never mind. And as for me personally, I get to put a shield on. Okay, that works. These guys just come with standard crappy stuff. Yep. Okay, let's see what Republic Command have for us.
The Tal Shiar is advancing on our allies.
Got Crossroads at Crateris. Does this have an Iconian doodah in it? Yes, it does. Okay. Aha, so we are going to go after the Remans, it looks like here.
I'm not afraid of the Tal Shiar.
So we want to get them on side. And this is one of the things that I've got to admit, I really love this I really do love this part of Star Trek Online. I honestly think that I honestly think that the best part of Star Trek Online is the leveling up experience. I think the story is incredible, and it's properly good. And as you can see, we actually now have access to attack pattern alpha, so we will be using that muchly because attack pattern alpha is amazing. This is attack pattern alpha 1, by the way, and it's 20% to all damage, 2% crit chance, 20% crit severity, and 50% turn rate, all for 30 seconds. So that is a pretty severely huge buff to that is a huge buff to all your power, to all your settings. And I didn't quite look at Satyr. What is she? What does she have as passives? Here we go. So he's a Romulan operative, and she's a Romulan operative as well. So again, crit and crit severity. More crit. All this crit, basically. So I think once I get in space, I will check again, but I would not be surprised if I already have something like, I'm already close to 10% crit rate, which is obviously ridiculous.
The Tal Shiar are approaching Crateris, and they've already engaged a group of Reman vessels in orbit. The Remans are sending out a general distress call. We have to help them.
We're under attack.
Decimus is too heavily damaged. They can't respond to our hails. They won't last much longer if we don't help them.
Right-click on a power to set it to auto-fire.
Let's just have a look at the redemption while we're here.
Press Alt and spacebar to fire all weapons, energy, and torpedoes.
There you go. 7. We have 7.
We'll follow your attack vector and provide support fire.
So, you know, I'm not using attack pattern alpha brilliantly there, but you can get the idea. That's your quote-unquote alpha strike. One thing that you do want to do is get closer if you can. Well, that dial is tearing these guys up. Good God! Oh, we've got a Mogai heavy warbird. Not great. No, I don't want it facing me. I actually want to wait for my attack pattern alpha to come back up. Whoa!
Needs our help. We're losing structural integrity.
But first, maybe I should put an extra 3 points in driver coil.
We need your help.
With all due respect, we've seen this before. The Tal Shiar destroyed our colony on Virinat without warning. If we don't get your people off Crateris immediately, they'll be defenseless when the invasion force arrives.
True. Remember that name, Obasek. I like how he's got like everything exploding on him in the background. That's awesome.
Find Zeden. He will help you.
While I'm here, I'm just going to have a look around because I don't want to lose any... Why is it so far away? I'm going to beam to the surface.
Choose your away team for your next mission. Your choices for who will be on your away team will grow as you recruit more bridge officers.
I only have the 2. Ah, server's not responding. That's the They obviously are, because at least it's patching, but hey.
Find Zeden. He will help you.
Southwest outflow drainage pipe, huh? You can actually see there, recover Iconian tech. Locate Zeden. We're looking at southwest, which would be around here. And there you go, some Iconian technology right here. At least they give you hints. Let's see what they say here.
The alloys used in this device are normally only in the Delta Quadrant. We know the Iconians have gateways that allow them to travel anywhere they wish. It would be reasonable to assume they have had influence in the Delta Quadrant as well.
Yeah, fairly reasonable. So we come to the recruit details, and you can see we've got that first piece of Iconian technology. Is there anything else on this mission? No. Get back to we can get back to whooping some ass while running through a lake or a puddle. Puddle, I'm going for. Head up here. Dudes are with me, because I'm not the super powered awesomeness that I was before. In fact, they've got a shield of some sort up around there. Guys hit? Yep, good. Guys defending stuff. Well, yeah, you can see where that weapon proficiency kind of comes in quite useful. I'll take that just in case. It's crappy armor.
Thank you, stranger. Follow me.
It's nice that it tells you when there's Iconian tech around. I like that. Okay, we appear to be in. Ugly Remans.
There's no reason for the Talshar to attack Crateris.
Apart from the fact that you're Reman, or they're arseholes.
So the rumors are true.
It doesn't make any sense. Evacuate. We must inform the council.
We need to find Slamek.
Who? Oh, Slamek. Right, fair enough. Does beg a question, why are the Talshar acting so overtly? Although the fact that they're working with the Alachi probably shows some of that. Now obviously those of you who are later in the storyline will figure this out, but I haven't played through this before, so I'm not sure what exactly is happening here, but Talshar and Alachi generally means bad things.
I'm going with you.
Varel, you should stay here. Let these people handle this.
I don't get why. I mean, obviously, was it a how can I describe this? Was it a budget consideration that you know, they didn't have him read the entirety of the line, just the first part of the line?
Don't
Weird.
worry, I can handle myself.
And then you have to do the third line. Okay, transmitter is this. Oh, let's take some weapons and armor.
Press the U key to view your status or the status of your ship and bridge officers. This is your character. Here you can...
This I'm aware of, but now I've got cool new stuff. I'll have the pulse wave rifle. You can have just a standard crappy rifle, and you can have a full auto rifle. You can have that energy armor. Actually, no, you can have decent energy armor because I can have that armor. You can have that armor. Oh, I've already got nice armor. Okay, fair enough. There you go. And I'll ditch all of this stuff when I am bothered. Right, so we picked up a load of Mark II green guys. We're on our way to being like super awesome. Oh, I forgot that the high density rifle's a lot further ranging. Yeah, the high density rifle has a lot longer range. I probably should have thought about that. While I'm here, let's farm some dilithium. Farm piffling amounts of dilithium. How about let's not, and let's get moving. What's that ability? Target optics. Oh, I see, I see. It's a damage buff thing. Now, you will have to get used to me not being used at all to the way these things work. Stuff up here. Oops!
We're gonna need a new plan.
I didn't do it. I really didn't do it. Well, that was embarrassing.
Slavic, you're alive.
I'm embarrassed. Damage beyond repair. Good. I'll speak to Slamek about shooting up the shuttle.
Leave me alone.
Alright, you be miserable. You should be like me and blow up shuttles.
I have an idea. Where are those things coming from?
This is acceptable. Do you mind ow!
I told you it probably wouldn't work.
That's an understatement. No, that's a bad sign.
We should head back.
Look up.
What kind of ship is that?
It's one we don't want to see. Oh, there's items.
We don't know. attacked our colony on Viranet.
The old wrecked shuttle.
And now they're attacking here. We need to warn other colonies.
Believe it or not, that's what we're trying to do.
Whoa, that thing's tough. Is he the boss? I don't know.
Were you able to repair the primary transmitter? I'm not going to argue.
In the shuttle. The only shuttle.
Understood. Please, take...
Father, I should go with you.
You'll be safer on their ship.
So, yes, shuttle. The one that we blew up. Considering we killed everything on the way here, this is the world's shortest escort, but hey, ow! And they're away. And that one's still in flames.
Our world is gone, but it will rise again.
Alright, let's get going. Saving everyone that we can. Oh boy.
Decimus has engaged the Tal Shiar and is forming a wedge so we can get the shuttles to the beacon. The shuttles will be relying on us for protection. Without our help, they'll never make it out of here. Zeden's shuttle was one of the ones that made it to the ship. He's hailing us.
We're in position.
I'm making myself useful.
Don't worry, my child.
Yeah, shields for you, weapons for me. I'm the tactical officer. Oh god. No time for niceties. Probably annoyed everything in sight there, but hey. When all else fails, heavy plasma torpedoes. Uh-oh. Oh god, I forgot what it was like having no accuracy. unnecessary roughness.
We've broken the blockade. All ships, fall into formation.
Mysterious ship, huh?
We need your help.
I have an idea. Sending proton burst.
This is the day. Help! We're being boarded. Try to stay behind the enemy ship. It has a deadly frontal assault weapon.
You think I can't see that?
It's not exactly easy. It's jumping around.
That's its crescent wave cannon, isn't it? Ow. Well, that hurt because I got in the way of something I shouldn't have done, but hey, things are working out just great. Let's heal back up and we'll be fine. Oh.
They've taken everyone.
So after all that, no.
We must go after them.
Nothing. There was too much interference from the battleship. I wish I had better news, but we have more pressing matters. The Decimus is hailing us, and we need to get out of this system while we still can.
Well, overall, that's not helped us at all, although it looks like we might have a new bridge officer.
I'm coming with you.
I think we've done everything we can here. We should report what happened to Tamer. We can...
Well, let's get out of here. Warping through an asteroid there and taking on ships that are more than twice our size, but hey. Let's head back to reporting.
We're counting on you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Verily's Riemann, not Romulan, she's an engineer. So, if we just have a look at her... You'll notice she doesn't have the Romulan thing, so we'll be getting rid of her at some... Sorry, it's just the way it is. But what does she have in terms of skills? She has emergency power to shields. Okay, fair enough. So let's just upgrade our ship with magic things. We even got a rare RCS accelerator, so that will increase our turn rate, which is pretty cool. And none of the other stuff I think matters. Nope, no, the rest of it matters. Only the phaser relay console potentially, but we don't want that, we want plasma damage. So, with that, I will say will wrap up for this video. Oh yeah, I've got some skill points to spend, don't I? Well, since I've got emergency power to shields now, in fact, yeah, since I've got emergency power to shields now, I'm going to go for these shield emitters, because that's going to help. And with that, we will proceed with our next mission next time. Thanks very much for watching, guys.